Hello, I'm Jackie Maxted. Today I'm sitting with Nicky Buckley, the new brand ambassador for Alpha H, and the director of Alpha H, Michelle Doherty. Welcome to both of you.
Thank you.
How did you come to the conclusion that Nicky was the person for you?
Well, to be honest, you know, I have watched and followed Nicky's career for a long time, and always really enjoyed watching her evolve as a TV presenter, a host, and admired the way that she's always, her skin's always looked beautiful, it's always looked young, it's glowed, and whilst I'm fully aware that there's been lots of other skincare ranges that we've all used as women in the past, I always dreamt about being able to work with Nicky, because really she personifies everything that I believe our Alpha H audience would really like.
Mm-hmm. What is the Alpha H brand really about for you?
Well, I think we stand apart because we do work with high levels of active ingredients, and we work with a really unique low pH delivery system. And really when you put those two things together, you have a formulation that commands a response from the skin. And you know, we feel really comfortable about bringing that change. You know, a lot of people, a lot of brands can be a little bit inert, and they're more about maintaining. What we do is we really get to the core of the problem. We work to solve that problem, and then we work with a lot of nutritional type ingredients to rebuild and fortify the skin.
Mm-hmm. Can you tell me where the brand has come from? Where did it start? Where were its beginnings?
Oh gosh, you know, years and years ago, in the early 90s, it started with a two-step skincare concept where you only needed a cleanser to clean, take off your eye makeup, remove it and tone. We had a moisturiser that was a 5-in-1, and now we've gone from 2 steps to over 50 products within our family range. And I think you know, what I'm more proud of is the fact that it's an Australian brand. We've really grown and built a fantastic reputation globally. And it's sort of, we're not a faceless corporation. People actually get to deal with Alpha H, they get to deal with me, and there's a truthfulness about our brand, and I think a sustainability that is often rare when it comes to beauty products in the skincare industry.
Nicky, had you heard of Alpha H before you approached?
I had, but I didn't know much about it. And you know, I remember speaking to a girlfriend when I was first asked about it, and she knew it and had used it. So, but you know, not in a big way. I just had seen the products before.
Mm-hmm. So, what was your first thing that you did when you were approached by the company? What did you do?
Well, the first thing was to say yes, I'd be happy to try them. Mm-hmm. And you know, by that I really wanted to kind of get in there and give them all a good go and give it a good time to really see how my skin reacted. Mm-hmm. And I can honestly say that I rang my agent after 3 days and said to her, I love these products, you know, they're amazing. And she kind of put the brakes on and said, hang on, you know, just give it. I said, yeah, I know. I just want you to know that I'm really liking, you know, what I'm seeing and the active feel of them. And so I used them for, you know, I'm sure it was about 6 weeks, along with some of my girlfriends. We were camping, and so I was kind of spreading it around, and everyone was trying it, and everyone loved it. And I saw immediate results, and I can honestly say that I did, and that was important to me, because I was already using products that were quite active to, you know, treat problems that I had with my skin. And I was certainly paying a lot more money with what I was using before, so I was just blown away by the cost factor, you know, the affordability.
You told me before that you're 44 and you do have amazing, beautiful, glowing, healthy skin. But isn't it the case that you're just genetically blessed with those things?
No. I really suffered as a teenager with, I had cystic acne, so I really had a problem for quite a few years. So I feel very fortunate now that it hasn't, you know, that I didn't scar from, you know, what I used to do to my skin and treatments that I used to have. I also suffer quite strongly from pigmentation. Still do. I keep it really under check at the moment, and the products just help so much with that, and that was another factor that was really good for me. So I've been lucky that I've been able to kind of come through the other side and have it in, you know, fair condition, considering I wasn't blessed with good skin at all.
Okay. What were the kind of things you were noticing about your skin after using the products just for a few days?
The first things I noticed was that it felt really soft, and I can remember saying to my husband, you know, I just can't stop touching my face, because the next morning, whether it's just taken off a layer of dead skin that was sitting there, but I felt that I was already doing that with other products, so it just, you know, it just felt more hydrated. So, you know, the cells didn't look so dried out, which is what, you know, ages us anyway. I think that's important. You know, sometimes when your skin is suffering from dehydration and you can feel, you know, that just makes you look so much older, that getting a product that plumps up your skin and hydrates it just makes a world of difference. And exfoliating and taking off those layers and allowing the new cells to come through just works wonders. So initially, the first few days was just how it felt soft and it just looked more hydrated. That was the initial response I had.
And you've been using it now for?
All year. Yeah, I started before the end of last year. And look, there's always new products coming out that Michelle keeps bringing out. Like when, you know, you brought out the new liquid gold, I just thought it was as good as it could get. And she goes, "Oh, you wait, Nikki, we've got this new product." I'm like, "Oh my God, you know, what else?" But I'll let you talk about that. That was, you know, it is amazing. I think the thing that I'm noticing most for my skin, also with the pigmentation that I suffer from, is that it's just not gotten worse. I've just been to Egypt, where I was really worried that I just know when I go somewhere like that my skin will come back and the pigmentation will be really heightened. And I was filming, so it was 45-degree heat and I wasn't allowed to wear a hat and sunglasses. So, you know, I had the stronger sunblock on underneath my makeup. My skin never broke out. The pigmentation didn't get worse. So I couldn't be happier.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
You alluded to some new products. Have you got some exciting news for us?
Oh, well, you know, the Liquid Gold Intensive Night Repair Serum is the hero of probably 2010 for us, because we're celebrating Liquid Gold in its 10-year anniversary. And what we did was we were looking to produce something that was going to offer us triple benefits. And it took us 2 years to formulate something that was going to really take the skin to another level. You know, when you work with active ingredients anyway, it's pretty hard to put the wow factor back into a skin that's very used to using active ingredients. And I really believe that we've done that with the Liquid Gold Intensive Night Repair. We've been able to formulate using really high percentages of active ingredients such as vitamin A, vitamin B and vitamin E. We've got a really high percentage of hyaluronic acid, which is normally only used in injectables. People go to the clinics and have injectables to get that into the skin. We've found a way of delivering it into the surface of the skin without going down that path. We've got a really lovely new peptide that simulates the collagen in the skin, and we've teamed that back with the glycolic, which really, I guess we use it for two functions. We use it to resurface the skin, but we also use it as a delivery vehicle. So the other active ingredients attach itself to the glycolic extract and it's absorbed into the skin a lot faster than any other delivery system at the moment. So it's a really exciting formulation because we do see triple benefits.
Nikki, you were saying earlier that you believe that you're just trying to make your skin the best it can be.
Absolutely, yeah.
What does that mean for you as you progress towards 50?
Well, I think that, you know, when you're talking about what the product is, that to me is what it is. It's giving yourself the opportunity to have the best possible skin that you can have, because we're all individuals, we all have different skin types. And so that's what's important for me. And I think coming from an area where I did have problem skin for a long time, suffering with, you know, acne and the pigmentation, now I'm just wrapped that I can bring about the best. And you know, as I age, that's all I want from my skin. You know, I want it to. It is going to age, but I want it to look, you know, soft. I want it to look hydrated and smooth. You know, and you know, in the industry that I'm in, obviously, you know, you're always putting on makeup, and it goes on so much better when it's not dragging against, you know, dead skin cells and it's dehydrated. So I love it.
It's been really lovely to speak to both of you. Thank you very much indeed.
No, it's been great. Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you.